The 2016 presidential election brings an unprecedented political landscape, with an increase in middle-class and blue-collar workers supporting the GOP, confidence in government and corporations at an all-time low, and political experience being a liability rather than an advantage, like in the case of Jeb Bush. However, one thing that remains unchanged are the little lies that these candidates tell the American voters, like Hillary Clinton's Benghazi scandal, Ted Cruz claiming that people aren't the source of global warming, Bernie Sanders asserting that white people don't know what poverty feels like, or Ben Carson claiming he attempted to stab somebody. All this was said in an effort to gain people's votes. And then there's Donald Trump, overlooking the fact that he used a clip of the Moroccan border and said it was actually Mexican immigrants trying to enter the United States, or the fact that he claimed he knew nothing about former wizard of the KKK, David Duke, after mentioning him in a statement years before. It's actually smaller and less noticeable lies that make a bigger impact and can help us explain how his platform has been getting so much attention and support. Because those who believe in Donald Trump's conservative views have already hopped on the bandwagon, it's the little white lies that Trump tells that have the ability to gain the support of the moderates and undecideds, which are usually the largest voting demographic in each presidential election. Donald Trump has a tendency to exaggerate when he's talking about his supporter turnout at the rally he hosts. Last year at a rally in Mobile, Alabama, he announced that he was expecting 30,000 to 40,000 supporters, but in reality, closer to 18,000 people showed up. While that is still an impressive number, it's nowhere near the number that Trump reported, and this isn't an isolated instance. At another rally last year in Phoenix, Arizona, Trump posted a picture on Twitter with a caption that said, "Speaking to 20,000 patriots in Arizona, we are going to rebuild the American dream. Hashtag Make America Great Again." However, the venue where he was holding his rally, the North Ballroom of the Phoenix Convention Center, has a maximum capacity of 4,200 people. He was about 16,000 off in his calculations. Now, just Trump's words alone weren't able to make much of an impact, but with the publicity on his rallies from Yahoo News, the Washington Examiner, CNN, and the New Yorker, Trump's discreet lies have become popular truths. His tendency to overestimate the amount of people who attend his rallies surprises voters, and especially undecideds like Max Raskin, who frequently check the news for developments in the upcoming election. Raskin stated, "I saw Donald Trump's tweet, and I didn't believe he could have so many people coming to his rallies, so I ended up reading about his policies and why people liked him so much." People like Raskin are actually inspired to research Trump on their own, based on disbelief. It's this motivation that makes it very easy for people to be swayed to vote for Trump after researching his opinions and policies for themselves. It's clear that however false his words are, the circulation of his claims are capable of significantly inaccurate publicization and even the oppressment of voters to the right and toward Donald Trump. But obviously not all of his support is because of his habit of lying about the size of his supporter base. So where is it coming from, and what motivations do they have? Once we understand that, maybe then we can begin to interpret the surge of support that Donald Trump is experiencing.